A very good morning to you. We always love the sound.
Yeah.
Happy Monday. How you doing? I hope you had a better start to the week. Welcome to the show. That is how we're feeling today right here on your wall. It's going to be an amazing, amazing show because we have amazing people joining us on set today. My name is Winnie Luvemba. Welcome to the show.
I am Mikali Mary, and yes, there are no Manda blues here, just shades of pink and purple and the gorgeousness this morning. I hope you're ready to have an amazing, amazing morning because that is what we have lined up for you. An encouraging kind of morning, an empowering kind of morning, and the kind that takes you out of the regular way of thinking. And I hope our parents are watching, and you have kids, and because this one is for you to open up your mind and allow your children, and even if you're in that space as well as an adult, to think outside the box.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So today, very
doing?
catchy topic: bills, bikes, and baking.
Yes.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about
today on the show. Of course, it's all about the inside Kenya's everyday hustles that pay. And like Mikali said, those of us who think, white collar jobs, nataka nisome, and then work at a certain office and pay a corner office and dress like this and all those things. Sometimes this is not a reality to so many people, okay? So the biggest question is then, if you don't get that, what do you do? Or if you're this kind of a person who's like, me, employment was never meant for me. Okay, and business is what was meant for you. How do you find yourself in this space where almost everybody is actually in business? The hustle, the side hustle.
Yeah.
So how do you stand out? How do you find your niche? And how do you thrive in that space? Okay, so it's going to be an amazing conversation. Like we said, we have amazing people joining us on set today. But even at that, we have a question for you. As always, we always have questions for you.
Yes, we
okay?
do. Yes, we
always
do.
have questions for you. Swali nini.
The question is, are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why? Are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why? And I think hustling is such a big deal in this country because it was used in the campaign. Like we'll be hustling so hard that a presidential candidate and decide, we're getting in there, right in there. So it's ingrained in our culture. Yeah. It's very vibrant. It's here with us.
Yeah, and you hear a lot of people say, "We kama huna side hustle."
Yeah.
Kuna kitu. So this hustle, the hustle part of it, okay, is what we try to delve into the conversation today. So stick around, okay? And there you have it, the question of the day. Are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why? You know the drill by now. At NTV Kenya, both on Facebook and on X is how you can reach us. And also tag us at @itslubembe_Winnie. It's
Mikali Mary.
Yes.
That's what's up. When you talk about hustles, even before we introduce our guests, Winnie, COVID came and did a thing because it was during that time that those little tiny side hustles, ulikuwa ni pesa ya kukula weekend,
now
became the main thing.
Yep.
That we gave it love.
Yes.
We watered it.
Yes. Detroit, we gave our best.
Our best to it.
What is it called? Sweat, blood, and tears.
Yes.
Into it. And for so many people, actually, after COVID, they never went back to employment.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
so
so
there's power in the hustle. And that is what we're discussing today on the show, okay? And like we said, reach us on our socials, or we are in studio. So you can as well give us a call. The lines are open. And tell us, say if you have a hustle, okay, out there. And depending on how you found the hustle, we want to hear your story, okay? Share with us on our socials again at NTV Kenya, both on Facebook and on X. And tag us at @itslubembe_Winnie, at @it'sMikali Mary. Use our WhatsApp number, 0112 500 400. And better yet, give us a call. Our lines are officially open. So we look forward to hearing what you have to say, apart from the question of the day, okay? Which you just saw. Okay, so should we meet our guests?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Bills, bikes, and baking. Do you want to go with bills first or bake?
Or bike.
Or bike.
I love bikes.
Okay,
yes,
cool.
I love bikes. So let's go with bikes first.
Okay. So we have in studio with us a biker. A biker, and not just those who do it for fun, like Boda. This is the hustle.
Yeah.
This is the work that I do.
Yes.
Karibu Sana Henry. I want to say your second name.
Muchwenge.
Thank you.
Muchwenge.
Naweza iko nge.
Ake kikamba ndani, na nini ndani. Karibu sana Henry.
Asante.
Lovely to
for
have
making
you.
the time.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do?
So, bills or bake? Where are you?
Bills.
Bills, okay.
Yes.
Flips hair. Award winning.
Where?
Yes, let us welcome the owner, proprietor, the CEO, founder, all those put together, Mitumba Bills merchant, Jane Wamoyo. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you on the show.
Yes.
And finally,
Baker.
We need
the
to do
good
it.
stuff.
We need to do it because
Sweet
this
tooth.
is who you
yes,
are in this relationship.
I am the sweet tooth of the house, okay? And we have Catherine Givieka, who is a baker extraordinaire. Let me tell you, we've tasted her cakes. Kuna time alikuja show na akatuletea cakes. Not only was it beautiful on the outside, but it was very delicious on the inside. Oh. Thank you, Catherine, for making the time.
You're always welcome.
Yani leo tuko na watu wenye wadidi, you know, the amazing people on set. Karibuni sana. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing?
Happy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
I really
It
do.
is good. Happy is good. Karibuni sana. Listen, hustle. Okay, hustle. The way we're a hustling nation, where the hustle culture is ingrained in us. But then again, there are some people on the flip side who say, well, I mean, hustle is hard. You know, I'd rather go into formal employment because it's a bit safer. Okay, but I also want to hear your journeys, you know, into what you guys are doing now. Who wants to go first? Do you want to go first? Okay, so you have been nominated. Award-winning. Over 10 years in the business.
Yes.
How did you even get yourself into you know, the Mitumba business and thriving at that and winning awards left, right, and center?
I would say for anyone who is listening to us, even if it is business, let your steps be ordered by God. So I didn't just find myself. I want to believe that God directed me to that business. So my name is Jane, and I'm the CEO and the founder of Best Mitumba Bills Limited. Should I say an award winner?
Please, by all means, you earned
Founder
it.
of the Year Africa. And yes, Mtumba hata kama ni hustle that people believe that iko huko Gikomba, somewhere where you cannot be outside there to be known, we are here. So BMB, what we do in BMB, we sell, BMB is the short form of Best Mitumba Bills Limited. So along the show, I'm going to use BMB. Because people know me as BMB. So BMB, what we do, we sell bills. And apart from selling bills, we also do a lot of mentorship. Because we want people to believe that this is a hustle that you can do. And this is a hustle that it is not a curse. It is not a business for illiterate. It is not a business that has shame or anything, but it is a business like any other. So we have a mentorship program under BMB that is called TRAMP. And TRAMP is actually reaching out to those people who would want to start business, young people, women, men, ladies, anyone that feel like I want to start this business and I am fighting some certain fear. So that is what we are in BMB, and first of all, I thank God for being here and thank you for inviting us. So, and I am looking forward to a very divine interaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to know, because now we found out what BMB is, but how did you as Jane get into the business? Was it, what was the interaction, what was happening in your life? How did you discover, did you know someone else who was there? Say the same way you are having mentorship programs, and people would say, by the way, come and see Jane, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, true.
What was the journey like for you at the beginning? How did you get into it?
Mine was first a desire. I love fashion very much. And then also a passion. Like I really wanted to, and then I had family friends who are doing Mitumba business, and I always admired them. Like their life never matched Gikomba. I was like, wow. There's something special, like the way they look, the way the schools the children went to and everything. So I was like, okay, there's a gold somewhere that nobody knows about it. And so apart from the desire, I also had that passion of pursuing fashion industry, and I found myself in Gikomba because at that time, and even now, Mitumba is very affordable.
It is?
Yes.
It is.
So I would say, and also all my life I did so different businesses. I can remember there's a time I was selling mandazi in Githurai, selling sweet in offices. So I think I found at the end of the day, God directed me to Gikomba, and I would not say I'm settled, but I think it's a home for me.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
So for you, formal employment was never
was
never an option, was it?
Yeah, that I have a history of being in an office.
Oh, you have,
corporate world.
All right.
But the freedom that comes with being your own boss. Kuamka 6, you're in Gikomba, and by 11 a.m. you are done.
Yeah.
And also it's also business. Mostly is also a ministry. You having a position where you can be able to interact with people, for me, gave me a lot of fulfillment.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Being your own boss. Let me tell you, and that is one thing that people want every single day. Is like, I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own boss. But on the flip side, there's also
all the pressures that your bosses take, the different departments in the corporation.
You take it.
It is you.
Yeah.
You are HR. You are hirer, firer, accountant.
Yeah.
You are everything.
You're the CEO of your own life.
Yes.
So there's so many other things that we'll actually talk about as we continue with the conversation.
Yeah.
But right about now, let's talk to you. Now that's just about we are ending fast, okay? Let's talk to you, Catherine. How did you find yourself in this business? Is it something that you've always wanted to do?
Okay, I love baking. Okay, by the way, I love cooking. I love the kitchen.
Napenda
kwa jikoni. Yeah, that's me. When I'm there, when I'm in the kitchen, I'm happy. Even when I'm stressed, I feel like acha ninge tu jikoni hata nipike hata kama nikachai. At least to feel stress itakuwa imetoka. I'm that person. So,
you could tuishi na wewe.
I know, right? I have room. Kuja.
Ni mimi jioni.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've always loved it. I studied food production and service. Okay, so after finishing college, I got my first child. So I started baking at home, just like bake they eat at home. So my baby girl was always like, Mom, your cake is so sweet. Your cake is so sweet. Yeah. So when I got my second child, nilijua hapa sione nikiandikwa. Employment na mimi. No. So I thought like nitafanya nini? No, staying in the house just like that as a woman. Hapana. You have to think ndatoa wapi pesa. So I decided, let me try this. Baking. Because already I'm baking now, let me try it seriously. So that's where I started from. I started baking the cakes, started selling. I started from my area. I live in Dagoretti, South. So I started from there, friends. And thank God I have good friends. They started to, they used to order.
Your friends and family.
No. I got amazing friends. So they used to support me. So from there, mwingine akaniambia, so fungua hata page. At least ujulikane, waje kuuza tu hapa. So I started from there, nikafungua page. Ivo, TikTok, nini. And then from there, I started doing my work. Ikaenda tu ikijulikana. Ivo too. But I'm always happy, putting smiles on people when they eat your cake.
Yes.
Angalia, oh my days, look at that. Looks really nice. Very good question. Very good question.
We are aligned.
Repeat to the people at the back.
Yes.
Fantastic. That's fantastic. That is you in the process.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. And Henry, let's speak to you. Okay. Boda. You know, when we talk about boda, kuna watu wengi wanakuanga na makasiriko kidogo na watu wa boda. Maybe because just this morning, someone just engaged me and I'm like, nenda kuongea na mtu wa boda, so you be nice. You know?
Agitated.
Mtu anakuanga na makasiriko sana na watu wa boda. But it's not every single person.
No.
Not every boda operator is like, unruly, rowdy and all those things. Wewe ulijipata aje huku?
Mimi ni mambo tu na kutafuta tu hustle.
Okay.
So after school, I just checked on family background, nikaona hapa pesa ya kwenda college sioni kama iko. So I started kaenda driving school, then nikakuwa driver mahali kidogo, and boda was not in my mind because that is 208. and boda ilikuwa imeanza tu 207. So it was not something even in my mind. Sasa nilikuwa naona boda hivi na kanyaka break na ngoja acha huyo jamaa apite kwanza. I was like nilikuwa naogopa boda sana.
Yeah.
So employment ilikuwa poa, then the money was so small. Nikiwa nimeenda tu masol juu nimeacha hiyo mambo ya driving, kaenda masol, nitoka hapa nikaenda coast kuasol huko. So nikasol niko na driving lakini si ya boda, ni ya gari. So mimi mambo ya boda haikuwa. So nikasol nikaona hizi vitu hazileti. One day nikiwa nimeenda church on a Sunday, somebody just akauliza anataka driver, akuspecify ni driver wa nini. So kainua mikono sisi wote kama watu 6 hivi. So but nilikuwa sasa nikiwa huko, nilikuwa nimeona wajamaa walikuwa wana train karibu na mimi. Wana train, so nikasema let me have a try. Nione hii kitu inaendeshwa aje. Nikajifunza hapo kwa uwanja kidogo, kakuwa najua kupeleka.
Okay.
So next Sunday venye tulikutana, jamaa akasema mimi nataka rider. So everybody akaepa. Nikabaki peke yangu. Sasa nilikuwa najiuliza should I take it or not? Yeah. Nikamwambia jamaa wewe enda tutaongea kesho. Tomorrow morning akanipigia very early. I called, nikasema let me give it a try. So I went, kachukua bike. I remember the first day the guy wanted 400 but I made only 250. So day one.
Okay.
Nikasikia ni kama nita lose hope. But so what made me happy is that niliweza kubeba watu juu sikuwa nimeaibeba mtu. I was just like training. Yeah. So I did not ventured into ferrying people. So what made me happy was that the first day nilibeba watu na sikuangusha mtu. So it was like a plus.
Watu wanajua ndio unajifunza bado.
Wako
wanajua ni mimi peke yangu ndio nilikuwa najua.
Ndio ulikuwa unaifanyia Nairobi au ulikuwa unaifanyia wapi?
Western. Mombasa.
Okay.
So the following day I woke up nikaingia hustle. Nikaona hiyo day nimepandisha kidogo hata nimepata pesa ya kumlipa. Hivyo so after like a week or so I was qualified. Nilikuwa nafanya kazi yangu vizuri. But sasa unaona ndio tumetoka shule. Jamaa ananipigia unafanya nini? Unajua mimi niko college wapi. So I was like my heart was not settled. I just want also to be like my friends. So nilikuwa nasikia tu vibaya nafanya job lakini nikafanya job ikanipa experience for like 3 months. Ikawa imenipa experience nikaona kile kitu watu wanapata kwa boda. And then sasa nikatoka tena nikasema sasa mzee akaniita huko akasema kuja tutafute job mahali. Tukatafuta hiyo job hatukupata. So hapo nikarudi Nairobi nikajihusisha na mjengo kidogo. Nikaona hii mjengo si poa. Nikasema acha nirudi kwa boda nijaribu Nairobi. Kitu najua nimepima pesa hata nimejaribu kuangalia hata wenzangu wanaenda college lakini najaribu kuangalia zile vitu wanafanya. Nimepima sasa hiyo nimeanza ku open up. So and then I requested a friend of mine akabuy motorbike, nikaingia hapo OTC. That is now 2011. Nikarudi tena kwa barabara.
Okay.
So I've done that work so tuseme from 2009 mpaka now because hata hiyo break kidogo tu. So nikakuwa niko sawa na tukafanya kazi na kazi si mbaya. And then the question you are asking about, because there is a question you are asking, if the hustle is
it's a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence.
Of course it is both.
It is both.
Okay. It is both. It's a new form of independence and it's also a symptom of unemployment because sasa unaona kama mimi hata kuangalia hiyo employment nijaribu kuiangalia nikaona sioni kama nita make employment size. So let me just venture into hustling. And there are so many people ambao wameingia kwa hustling because of lack of unemployment. And then there are people who have just left work and entered the
Going into the
Yeah.
hustle. It's
hustle.
true.
So
Yeah.
it is both.
It is both.
It is not like it is a symptom
It is
of
one,
or maybe
or
lack of
the other.
unemployment is both.
Yeah. Okay.
Some people love doing like she loves mitumba.
Yeah.
And for her you add is,
Anapenda
for her
kubake.
is
It's
she
a
likes
hobby.
she likes cooking, but
Yeah.
it's also a symptom of unemployment. Unakumbuka
Alisema hapa
akipata
sitaandikwa
mtoto
na
wa
mtu.
pili, hapa sitaandikwa na mtu. So you see for her
Yeah.
is a lack of an symptom of
Unemployment.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it
Okay.
cuts across.
Yeah.
Sasa wewe mjukuu
Henry
unaogopa
is making me
boda.
so happy.
I know. Wewe mjukuu unaogopa boda. Sasa bado unaogopa. Bado unaogopa. Ama sasa umekuwa pro.
Nataka mashini inaweza enda 600 kilometers per hour. Hii ingine imekuwa ndogo.
Ndio unasema boda ni child's play. Wewe unataka ile inaenda.
Inaenda. Alafu tukikuingia hivyo usiogope, tunakuanga tumepiga calculation. You know, unaona vile Biblia inasema
Ngoje mawe.
vile Biblia inasema kuna mahali Yesu aliwatuma wanafunzi alafu akasema I'm sending you like doves among the wolves.
Yes.
So you'll be as cautious as snakes.
Yes.
So our snakes ni sisi sasa. We are very cautious.
Very cautious.
Very cautious because you guys are wolves. See you. You are wolves.
Love-hate relationship.
But underline snake.
Yes.
Underline snake. And tell
But
us
not-
how we are not supposed to fear you.
You are not supposed to fear. You are not supposed to fear us. The only characteristics that we have for a snake is being cautious. We are very
Hiyo
highly
ingine
cautious.
hapana.
Hiyo ingine hapana.
But it can buy. It can buy. Anyway, that's what's up. That's nice.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
Ndio amesema usiogope watu wa boda. Wanakuwa wamepiga calculation. Hiyo connect. Unaona hiyo space between hizi gari mbili. Anakuwa amepiga, anajua atatoshea hapo. Na ataingia na atagusa.
Hiyo inakuanga it is you know being a boda guy. Your adrenaline hormone should be working very well. Kama adrenaline hormone yako iko low, and where's your kazi?
Oh my goodness.
You should be sharp.
Henry
Always sharp.
alitumwa leo. Ana represent fully. Fully.
So those guys are very sharp venye mnaona, they are very sharp.
Yes.
And
Yes.
don't undermine them, they are not bad guys.
Yeah.
I think we need just few regulations here and there.
Yeah.
Kuna watu wabaya, mi husema kuna watu wabaya wameingia kwa sekta and ni kama tu hizi sekta zingine zote zinakuanga na watu wabaya.
It's true.
Yeah.
So msikuwe mnatuona mnaona tu huyo hata ni unajua sometimes as we go along the road we usually see a lot of things. Maybe mtu amesahau kufunga gari yake mlango, mwingine maybe bonnet ameenda ikiwa wazi, so you just want to tell her that madam your bonnet is open or your door is not locked, but now anapandisha
Ki
kioo.
haraka sana.
Sasa utampata hapo mbele bonnet ilifunguka ikachapa kioo. Sasa unajiuliza ndamwambia ni si I just continue. So we are not bad.
Okay.
We are just your brothers and
Although,
also we have
lakini,
got sisters.
Vile umesema ukweli kuna watu wengine wale wabaya wameingia into the sector now and you talked about regulation. So we'll, again during the course of the conversation we'd want to understand. So nyinyi wenye mko ndani mnafanyaje ku make sure wale watu wabaya wasiingie? Because unakumbuka ile time kitu kidogo imefanyika hivi mmeitana wote. Watu wa baby wa sijui nini.
I think-
we'll talk about it.
Henry.
Okay, I promise we'll talk about it. Regulations and you know all those things.
Zinatoanga honi saa ngapi? You know, actually where I work in Gikomba, I think 99% of means of communication transport ni boda
Boda,
boda.
yeah.
So you can imagine kitu ikitokea, sijui mnatokanga wapi, sijui kama communication yenyu ni honi oya
Kila mtu.
Communication yetu ni kuona tu mtu wa boda amesimama, is not moving. Unajua boda should be moving, not unless uko kwa
now
stage.
we know.
So it's not that hata tunajuana, unaona 99% ya wale watu wanakuanga hapo.
Yeah.
They don't know each other.
That's
But
Because
just
tu
Tunasimama.
mwenzetu ako na shida tunasimama. That is our and that is our power because even the government started despite the fact that maybe ilianza vibaya ikaonekana ikuwa mbaya, but that is where the government started to recognize us because
That
Unity.
yeah, hiyo unity
numbers.
hawakuwa wanatuona kama tuko. So there were no regulations there like you just go. So but sasa vile tulianza kujitokeza because sasa ukipatikana tumegongana na Winnie. Winnie gari yake maybe ndiye amenigonga lakini sasa wataambia tu Winnie wewe ni boda boda kuna makosa ama Winnie waenda utengeneza gari yako lakini jua ndio uko na makosa enda lakini huyo boda boda yake imeumia and they are not looking into it. But now I want to tell the boda guys is that a lot of regulations are in place and we have really worked with the government to make sure that they are not looked down upon. So kama uko na shida, mimi hata nikipata mtu ako na shida mahali I usually don't stop. Naweza sikiza tu nisikie wanasema nini wako sawa, yeye ndiye ako na makosa and mimi I pass. So because I know saizi mambo yetu yanachukuliwa
seriously.
That's a good thing.
It feels like Henry ako kwa leadership.
Ama anatafuta.
Policies.
Ama anatafuta.
Ama anatafuta.
Ni kama ground inasema ni yeye.
Ako ndani. Huyo ako ndani
ya leadership.
Sindio?
Very nice. Hata sasa amefanya if you have any fear of boda boda
Imeisha.
Henry, unaona leo umefulfill purpose yako. Wewe
Enda home.
You've done what you were meant to do. But then again, so unapenda kupika, unapenda fashion. Henry amesema tu mimi nilijipata hapo.
Anatafuta the fastest thing now. Ameipenda sasa.
600 tuache kwanza. So what is it about this business that so translating it from passion now into a business? What was that process like for you? Because I think this is where a lot of people want to struggle because napenda kufanya hii, but then so how do I translate it into business? Na business iko na structure. Si business too because iko tu nyumbani tukitengeneza tunakula. You know, like how do we scale up the business, you know, and all the in-betweens?
It wasn't easy.
Yeah,
it wasn't easy. So now you have to start. When you started, ulikuwa unatumia vitu za nyumba. But now as a business, you cannot take sugar in the house. You cannot take butter in the house. You have to sit down and now structures is.
Okay.
So I was like, nitaanzia wapi? No, you need capital. You need capital. Because every business, you need a nice oven, you need a nice mixer, you need to know where to get things at a cheaper price, like the boards, the whatever. You need to know where you're going to get the clients from. Because you cannot stay with the things there and you don't have clients.
That's true.
So I started with capital.
Okay.
I got the capital. Now I started marketing. I started the marketing journey.
All right.
Yeah. And now, hey, lazima pia weke policy nini kwa nyumba, regulations.
Na watoto.
Na watoto.
Yes.
Unapikanga unasikia, "Mom, hiyo ni yetu." Hiyo ni yetu. So you're like, "No, mom, that's for a customer." Ama tu mgeni anaingia na umepika keki. Unajua I've noticed mtu akikuja kwako na wewe ni baker and expect kila siku keki.
Kwa give
Wacha check kukwe na keki, kukwe na harufu.
Unexpect. Anaingia tu kuna nukia vizuri.
Tunatafuta plate.
And I'm sitting over there and you're not offering me cake.
Na nasikia kuna harufu tabu ya keki.
So
hata ya kuonja.
Sindio tuone kama ni tabu or not.
I love the funny thing is that unaona what people think, acha tu niseme tu in the open. Okay, when people think is that because I'm a baker, tunakulanga keki kila siku.
Kwani mkulanga keki kila siku?
Hapana. Unaona, even this streaming, my kids call them maganda.
So those ones are really nice.
Those we trim the cakes up. So mostly those wanakulanga. Keki ni occasionally. We cannot bake every day. Ini business.
It's a business.
Sasa nilingia nikasema hii ni biashara. Kama ni sukari ni ya kubake kisha kwa nyumba.
Sasa una separate uko na store yako ya vitu za biashara na
za nyumba. Si ati hamna sukari ya kunywa chai. Hapana, leo tunakunywa chai bila sukari. It's very healthy taking things. Very healthy.
So those structures, how easy or difficult is that to absolutely separate?
Yes.
Because you're in the same, you started at home. Up and your familia iko, kila mtu yuko, watoto wako. You also have duties as a mom. Kwa hii nyumba.
It's not easy. I'll not lie. Kwanza for me, I have toddlers.
tunataka keki all the time. We want
Yeah.
this sweet
Like
stuff.
they need attention.
Yeah, my kids are very small.
Yeah.
They're like, the first one is 7 years, the last one is 1.5.
Oh.
So you see, they're small kids.
Yeah.
So they love cake, they want cake all the time. So it wasn't easy. Sometimes mi ubeka hata usiku.
Okay.
Or
When,
they're
when they have already slept, hakuna mtu. So ni tu peke yangu, hakuna mtu tunasumbuana. When it comes to the creaming and the frosting, nitaamka tena asubuhi.
before amke.
Before amke.
Because
So
watakula kula
yeah,
hivi.
maybe nilala,
Tamu.
maybe nilala saa 7.
Yeah.
And at 4 I'm up. Yeah. At 4 I'm up, I make the cake I frost the cake. Kuna delivery, uko na mtoto, lazima ujue venye keki ya client itafika, huwezi mpatia stories.
Yeah, mtoto ajali ati ulikuwa na
Aya,
delivery
mambo ya
client.
watoto ni hiyo ni shida yako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bado kuko na kazi. Kuna kazi za nyumba, and baking has a lot of work.
Yeah.
Unajua kwa mtu aliniambia, si ni sukari tu na unga. And I'm like, what? I wish you can come. Uone ile kazi tunapitianga.
Yeah.
Alafu vyombo. So
Yeah.
afterwards.
And then also the procedure. Because listen, I love cakes. Like I love
You do. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
But
you do.
my friends work is scared. I love cakes. They'll be like, where? Because now this is the thing. I don't crave them, but I will eat them when they are
When they are-
available.
yes.
Yeah.
Now this is the process. Kuna folding, kuna mixing, kuna sijui whipping. Like it's very intricate that ukimiss sijui air bubble itaingia
Hivyo.
wapi and then inaharibika and I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, even when I'm baking, sitakangi kuongeleshwa. Si nitasahau baking powder. Then nianze like, I'm like, guy, ni nini nilieka? That's why I bake at night.
Okay.
Because you can
Or
do
when the
concentrate.
kids, or like now when the kids are in school,
Yes.
sasa inaweza bake.
Okay.
Either in the mchana kama wayuko, ama usiku kama.
Usiku when they're
Everyone is asleep.
Yeah.
Because ukiniongelesha, I'll be like, nimeka
Nimeka
mayai
mayai
ngapi?
kweli, yeah. Ama
Si-
maji, nimeka
yeah.
maji vikombe ngapi?
Hii keki si ni ya mayai 6. Nimeka 3 ama 5. You know,
Yeah.
cake needs a lot of concentration.
Concentration.
You need to be there, uko
Yeah.
hapo.
Yeah.
Fully.
Yeah. And then unajua kuna process ipoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazima ipoe.
Yeah.
Then sasa tena unaona tena kwa creaming,
Yeah.
si jokes. Unaweza toanisha hiyo cream, uanze tena, urudie tena. No, you have a picture, client alisema anataka hii
Yeah.
keki.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, hii color inapelekana. Hii ni shade ya purple lenye alisema. So you're there, you need to be there. Alafu keki pia has losses. Imagine umeambiwa upike red velvet ama black forest. Mostly hizo keki zinakuwa na maringo.
Yeah.
So when you're cooking, ukienda kutoa, imesink.
Oh no.
Yeah, they sink. Even hata kama umebake for 10 years, for 20 years, keki iko data kumess. Client hataki kujua.
Yeah.
Back to your
Yeah,
pockets.
toka delivery. Oh,
Back to your
wow.
pockets.
Okay.
So back to your pockets, you make for him or her the cake. Lazima upelekee client. Lazima. Client Kenya amesema.
Lazima
ni hivyo.
unataka.
Alafu when you're having clients, you have to ask them, do you take eggs? Unajua there are clients who don't take eggs. Do you take milk? What do you
If they have allergies
Cheese,
or
you need,
not.
do you take nuts? You need to know all the allergies. Lazima ujue kila kitu. Na ujue, like there are clients who don't like sugar in the cake.
So
A
what-
lot of sugar.
So you reduce?
So like, you know how to.
Ama you have like a
We have-
supplement of...
No, you have to know. You have to. That's what, every day is a learning. We learn every day. We learn every day. So
What was in
lazima
cake, mayai,
uko
tuna-
YouTube.
Yeah.
You have to know. You have to have baker friends. Ndio ukiambiwa sitaki sukari mingi, you're like sasa ni recipe gani nitatumia?
Yes.
You need to
And
be
how
with
do you
those.
balance?
Yeah, how to balance. Juu lazima ubalance hiyo keki pelekane.
Yeah, a lot of math and English and science and physics.
And
all of that
And
put
all that
together.
put together in a cake. So the next step, tafadhali unakula cake, please appreciate.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, it's a process. It's a
Yeah.
process.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it has its own challenges, which
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we don't look at.
No, we
As,
don't.
but as a client, we are hell bent on I want what I ordered.
Na
That's
ukichelewa
it.
sana dakika mbili, that
No,
means
no, na kwanza kama ifanani sasa nimekuanika.
online and all those things.
God, what I ordered versus what I got.
Service
Oh my
industry is the
goodness.
challenge. We'll look more into the different challenges now and how you're able to maneuver those challenges and still thrive in the business. Because at the end of the day, this is your bread, this is your butter, this is your everything,
Yeah.
okay? So we'll look at that in a second. So love for fashion, try different things. Ukatry kazi ya ofisi, but bado tu ni kama uliitwa ukarudishwa huku. Hadi what you were meant to do, right? So you deal saizi with bills.
Yes.
But before that, wama ulianza tu na bills wewe?
Hapana.
Okay. Where did it start? What are some of the challenges that you encountered along the way?
Yeah, okay. So basically what I can say is I started with a small shop somewhere here along, I think the other street along Moi Avenue.
Okay.
But hiyo ilikuwa nachukua nguo mpya nauza, then later, and that is now later in life. But before then I used to do kama ile kuhawk. I have hawked in this town. Nimehawk sana. I have a story somewhere on YouTube. I'm sure people are going to watch to watch after this.
Yeah.
But not to feel like I would want to discourage someone. I think the theme of this it's to encourage someone to be able to join business. If you are there stranded at home, maybe you've lost your job and you don't know what to do. Like Mutumba business, what I would tell people right now, currently, you really don't need to have capital to start.
Okay.
We are all online, yeah? And I've come to realize that you don't even need a shop to do for anything fashion. Yeah. Like today, if someone look at me and tell me, Jane, nataka what you're wearing, this is not from my stock. But whoever sold me, I can still go and put a small markup on the same. So if you're anyone who is watching and maybe they are stranded and you would want to start a business, and especially, let me speak, we can never pour from an empty cup. Let me speak about Mutumba. Mutumba, you can start with as little as even 2,000. And especially what we do at BNB is that we push people, we disciple people. I want people to have that grace and courage to that you can start. It is not like baking that you need the ingredients and you always copy ingredients, not unless you get capital. But now with TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, you just need photos of the products that you're going to sell. If you want to start selling sweaters, if you want to start selling skirts like I am wearing or the dresses you're wearing, you can even take from point A and sell at point B without stock. So one thing I want people to understand that hustle right now has been made easier for you. And also, if you work with any lending companies, also we have banks who are giving loans at small rates. So if you're watching us and you would really want to start business, and probably you want to start Mutumba business, and you have that fear, don't ask me how I started. Come, let's sit, I mentor you. I take you through the process. Because one of the challenges, especially with Mutumba, ni vile sisi tuligrow. Mutumba ni ya watu A, B, and C. Today we speak about Mutumba openly. Because actually now it is the in thing.
Squeezy inaitwa thrift.
Yes, it is thrift. It is the in thing. We are no longer ashamed to speak about Mutumba. Our parents, I remember when I was joining Gikomba almost 13 years ago, wenye walikuwa nakuja kununua bells kwetu, ama kununua Mutumba kwetu, someone would be dressed in maybe a t-shirt, akona turabas, ukimuitisha pesa anatoa kwa kitamba, wengine wanatoa kwa sock. Guilty. Are you guilty?
Guilty. Like to show up in Gikomba, you had to look a certain way.
That's what it is.
Like when you're
unakaa hivi na makeup hivi.
Asubuhi watakugonga, watakuuzia expensive.
No, it's no longer the case.
And it wasn't about not being seen. It was about how they will charge.
Based on how you appear.
Culture. But let me tell you, I thank God for people like us and other people, my fellow entrepreneurs who have like pushed this agenda of Mutumba online. If like our platform in BNB, we have about almost 1 million people following us. And I'm telling you, it is, they don't even come to Gikomba. So it's no longer that business,
the hustle
the hustle. So anyone who is watching us, and I would want really to push this, anyone who is watching us and seated somewhere in the house, and like, sasa Mutumba, mimi nitauza Mutumba. If we are here,
you're on NTV this morning because
if I'm
of
on
Mutumba.
NTV this morning because of
this is
Mutumba,
your sign.
then there is something.
There is something.
There is something. So my journey of starting and getting to where I am, I can tell people that fear is normal, but growth is also normal. So choose your struggle.
Choose your struggle.
Do you want to grow? Do you want to fear? What do you want? Because every business has advantages and disadvantages. And every business has profit and loss. That's why it's a business. So whatever business you want to start,
Yeah.
choose your struggle. Do you want to fear or do you want to grow?
Grow.
Oh, I like that. I really like that.
Yeah.
Now, wanasema Gikomba ukienda kuna chuoms.
Kuna tuchums and then lazima ujue kwa viatu ni size
That's the
gani,
thing.
bed
That's the
sheets ziko
thing.
wapi,
Yes.
maddresses kuna mahali.
Na si
Na.
tu ati kawaida
No,
nini,
no.
viatu. Kuna zile viatu,
Inaitwa
like kuna
camera.
viatu. You know?
Kuna camera.
Kuna
Really?
kamera.
Yes.
Kuna mahali zinauzonga hizi dresses utawaipata
Thrifter.
anywhere.
Mimi ni thrifter, vibaya sana. Vibaya.
You know, so a lot of people are intimidated by
Yeah,
that, you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
because they're like,
true.
so nitaenda wapi ndio nipate, you know, those unique pieces that hakuna mtu mwingine atapata. So they're like, so acha tu basi nikae, you know, ama ningoje. What is it that you tell this person?
What I can tell people is that vitu zimechange.
Okay.
Everything is on your phone.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
Everything. You want the best baker, you will find her. You see, you want the best boda that will apologize akikugonga. Yes, yeah. The first one I have encountered on this show. You want, let me, like what I have personally done, let me speak from being the CEO of BNB. What I have done is that I have made it visible. I have made the brand visible, and I have specified that it is Mtumba. So if you want anything right now, the fear of you traveling from Bungoma to come to Nairobi, God amefanya online imemaliza.
Yeah.
So hiyo story ya kugongwa, I want to tell people tunagongwa not because haukai kugongeka, it's because we are lazy. One thing I mentor my people and I tell them is this: before you do any business, even before I came for this interview, I had a connection who is the person who invited me for this interview. I have a history with her. I am able to profile on TV. I know this is on TV, this is Mwikali, this actually when I walked into the makeup room, you did not tell me your name,
Yes.
but
Yes,
I
you
knew
already
this
knew
is
us.
it. I actually entered with a lot of confidence because
Yeah.
I already knew you are the ones because I took my time. So even anyone who is following us and anyone who is watching, whether it is Mtumba, whether it is boda, whether it is baking or any other business, learn how to profile. And profiling, the information is out there.
Yes.
Or in the internet, everything is out there. After profiling, take your time. Every market, every county in this nation has a market. And this market gives you first-hand experience. If you want to learn about Mtumba, go to the market near you. Then kesho yake panga safari kuja Gikomba. Utagongeka kweli?
Zero.
Yeah. So it is, people should stop being lazy.
Yeah.
We are no longer we are not in times where you can just be lazy. Information is out there. It is out there. So my message is stop being lazy. Na kugongwa saa hizi ni kujitakia.
Bas.
Because there is reviews.
Okay.
You understand?
And there's variety. Back then you had to just go there to find out on ground.
Yes.
Sasa hizi unaweza unapitia kwa thrift shop lakini wanatuzia expensive schools. Tunagongewa tu Instagram. Hiyo thrift kwa kichwa yangu ni Mtumba bado sija adjust. Alafu dress hapo unaniuzia 2500. Niko
Lakini si alienda Gikomba akaangana
ameniekea juu kweli.
Akadini kugongwa akakuja akaiosha akaipasa hivi vizuri alafu akakuwekea.
That's true. There's also a lot of presentation that's happening.
So
That's
much,
true. Add
yeah.
value.
And
That's
it's
so
because
true.
over time, like you're saying, things may change over time.
Yes.
That now, and market iligundua kuna watu wapendi kwenda Gikomba, lakini wanataka Mtumba.
Yes.
Wakaleta Mtumba to you. But sasa now you have to pay the price.
You have to pay the price. You have to. Absolutely. And it's different from, as in selling Mtumba bills and kuuza moja moja. The transition for you ama ilikuanga when you decided to go, you went to Mtumba bills. When you kabisa ulichange ama what was the transition? Why choose to do the bills? And because there's a whole other story about bills. Yenye unafungua bill unapata hey. Unashangaa hapa nitauza nini kwa hii bill because you don't see what's in the bill. You just buy the whole thing. What was the transition for you and what are the benefits of just going the bills way other than, you know, selling one piece?
The advantage of doing the bills way is I have a passion of interacting with people. I would want to understand people. For me, basically was not even about the sales. It was more about the souls that I'm going to meet. And then I realized there was a gap of honest people. There was something that was missing. Unaona hiyo kugongwa. Us when we are going to the market, even us, I remember me and my friend, because I started as I was employed. There's a story somewhere people can refer because of time. I was employed, and I realized even when we went to get our first stock, pia sisi tuligongwa.
Okay.
So that when I was working as an employed girl, I just realized, what if I do it and I do it honestly? Someone can trust me from Kisumu, from Mombasa, and they can be able to get what they have ordered.
Yeah.
So for me, I felt like I'm being sent to fill a gap
And
and to create trust, because one of the things that stop people from doing mtumba business, si kudanganyi, ni trust. Mtu ananunua imeandikwa lebo, akifika home anambia aki ilikuwa imeandikwa skirts lakini aki nimepata kofia. So like
imagine that.
Unauzia nani?
so we went out. Most of us who are now online, we have gone out and out of our way to identify locally and even internationally suppliers who can be able to give us what we have ordered. We are actually we've become the eyes of the people, and that's why all of a sudden thrift trend.
Yes, everybody now
In a
knows
trend,
that
the
thrift,
fashion has gone out there because
Quality.
quality has improved. Because also there is quality. What people don't know about mtumba ni hata ukinunua usijifinye sana na pesa yako. Ile soko iko na mzigo ya 5,000, iko na mzigo ya 3,000, na iko na mzigo ya 40 na 60,000.
Okay.
So there is a reason why there is that difference in prices.
Okay.
So when you have someone who can mentor you and take you through, you can be able to understand the grades, because also mtumba has grades. Umesikia Mwikali amesema camera. So everyone is coming to Gikomba, hata wenye wanataka camera. In Bales there is no camera. In Bales we have grades. So camera is what Mwikali buys as a piece.
Okay.
So us, we sell to you as grades. So when you, depending on how much you want to spend, you can buy a grade 1, a grade 2, and sometimes kuna zingine ni kama grade C. Yeah. But now what is inside the product is what is defined as camera, and there is camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, and then unapatanga wengine wanauza mbao. Hiyo ni fagia.
Kwenye break. Tukirudi, okay? Busy grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, fagia. That one. Good one to understand idaka so that you know. By the time hata unaenda kununua ujue unanunua fagia ama unanunua grade 1, okay? But don't forget the question that we asked you today, and it's very, very simple, okay? That
are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why?
Right. We'll be looking at your feedback after the break. Do stay with us. The show is Your World. We're coming back with more. Stay with us.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Your World Monday edition. We told you no Monday blues here.
No.
If there's anything we're doing, we are learning. We have our notebooks out because we're all about baking, bills, and bikes.
Yeah. Hey, triple B. It's a triple B affair today.
That's true. We're looking at the hustles in Kenya right now, Nairobi and around the vicinities. And we're asking you, are hustles a symptom of unemployment, or are they a new form of economic independence, and why? Are hustles a symptom of unemployment or a new form of economic independence, and why? Thank you so much for that. NTV Kenya on all our social media platforms. And we've got Kidogo feedback over here, and I'm loving it because it's very, very encouraging.
All right. What are people saying?
Shem Morara says the economy has hitten harder. Ameweka quote na quote. Hitten. Even those in government, including even those in government, including something, I think government, they're still hustling. Kuna vitu mingi anasema kuna SHA, house levy, university fees. Malak says it's both a symptom and a form of economic independence. It all cuts across actually. Since independent, tumekuwa na hii shida. Ni shida gani? Ronnie's Furniture says it's better to have a hustle even if you're employed. Kizito Daniel says it's a symptom of unemployment and economic independence because those formerly employed are hustling to earn an extra coin. which is very,
Cuts
very
across.
true.
Yeah,
Yes,
cuts
it cuts
across.
across. Mwingine anasema morning akigotea that boda guy. He spoke for us. Amesema yote. Polite, soft, down to earth.
Hey.
Kudos. Every hustle matters.
Hey, Henry. Hey, Henry. And they're all about fans but it's amazing. It's amazing to actually see this other side,
Yes.
right? Of borders. Okay. All right. Can I go? Can I read some?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Anaitwa nani? Zalenko Mwe ama Mwai, that one.
Mwe,
Okay.
Mwe.
Anasema, I have been to that industry for 10 years until 2020. It's a good job, okay? And then mwingine anasema nini hapa? Keep it up, good work. I think ni yako wewe Henry, okay?
Kuna wale wametumia till number, sijui anataka aje.
Ametumia till number.
Hustle yako ni gani? Ukituambia
Sure.
pengine.
Ndo tumetio.
Unajua tuambie tu.
Tumetio.
Yeah, indulge us, indulge us, indulge
All right.
us.
At NTV Kenya, both on Facebook and on X, and our lines are officially open. So if you want to talk to us, the numbers are down on your screen, or better yet, use our WhatsApp number 0112-500-400 and tell us if you are in this hustling sector, biashara. If those ones who are employed but on side hustles and all those things, and you want to share with us, feel free to do so. We'll be going through your feedback as we continue with the conversation. But listen to this so that mwelewe how important the hustle side is, okay? So, micro, small, and medium enterprises, that is MSMEs, tunasikianga, almost all the time.
Yes.
They actually account for approximately 40% of the country's GDP. 40%. Karibu tunafikia half.
Yeah.
Okay, 40%.
Yeah.
And it continues to say, this is actually a report that says what it employs around 14.9 million Kenyans. On the hustle, wachana na formal employment, 14.9 million Kenyans have been employed through the hustle. So that goes to say how important. The MSMEs are and the sector in itself. And we also want to look at the different challenges, which we've talked about, highlighted, a few places here and there, but also the regulations. I mean, Henry talked about regulations, policies,
Sema kuna vitu vimebadilika.
laws.
Yes, we agree there are people who are in there that should not be in there. They are doing bad things. But I'm not worried because regulations
are there, okay? We'll be looking at those laws and regulations in one way or the other.
Yeah.
But really, Henry, so understanding the impact, and especially in the border industry.
Yeah.
Border industry ni kama imebeba hii nation. Okay, imetubeba kabisa. And you talked about this other side where kuna watu wabaya and all those things. But then again, on the flip side, border guys are trusted. Alituambia, si mnatutupanga, mnatuambia lipeni na pesa yenyu, and then tutawarudishia, and we do that. You give us your goods, wanapeleka na wanafikisha kule inafaa kwenda. So what is it that then in a lack? Okay, when it comes to, forget even regulations, you tutaongea, in a second. But for the people themselves, the industry, what is it that is lacking? That wewe hapo at the helm of leadership, because pia when leader, wacha vile unasema hapa,
mimi rider.
Okay, kama rider, nini unaona ni kama ina lack that we as Kenyans in general should know, as far as border industry is concerned. Na unaona t-shirt yako imesema electric, mobile, tuna transition.
Branding.
So I think I usually tell people that border sector lacks nothing. It lacks nothing. It has carried the whole society.
Okay.
Just like utaskia, there's somebody has raped a baby, there's somebody who has stolen something. So it has carried the whole society.
The whole society.
So it is a reflection of our
kuna mtu
society.
kwa simu. Wacha tuongee na mtu kwa simu and then we come back to you. Sindio? All right, we have Joy from Migori. Good morning. Joy.
Hello.
Hi, good to hear from you. Natuskiza?
My name is Joy.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning.
Joy, please turn down the volume of your TV. Punguza tu sauti kidogo so that tuelewane.
Tuelewane.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Do you have a question, a comment, feedback?
Okay, I would like to say big up to Henry and the Kisomba lady and the baking girl.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You're encouraging us to consume because I also sell mabuyu. And the girl I said, she was really encouraged to go in a way.
Oh, okay.
Yes, big up to them and big up to Henry.
Oh,
Ametueleza Saidi chini ya watu wa boda
which is good.
Asante.
Yeah, and hi Charlie.
Hi.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Joy, for calling us this morning. Where we encourage watu.
It's
okay?
very encouraging.
And it's a beautiful thing to
It
see,
is,
really. It really is. Okay, Henry, ulikuwa unasema boda imecarry the entire society.
I think we lack nothing.
Yeah.
And you know, people run away from the truth.
Okay.
And the truth is in this border sector.
Okay.
We
Henry,
carry
bado
everybody.
mtu ampiga simu
Kuna
tena.
mwingine.
Sorry.
Yes.
Jacqueline on the line. Good morning. Jacqueline, calling us all the way from Mombasa. Good morning. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline amepotea
Hello?
kidogo.
Okay.
Hello.
You're back. Thank you for staying with us. Do you have a question, a comment, or you want to share your story as well? Hi, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Please turn down the volume of your TV. Alafu hatukusikii.
Hello? Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Jacqueline, can you hear us?
Nakupata.
Umepunguza TV, sasa tuambie, unataka kuchangia mada ya leo?
Nimefurahishwa na mada ya leo. Lakini nimevutiwa sana na dada yangu ambaye anauza mitumba.
Anafanya mitumba
natamani kwanza, sijui kama anaweza nisaidiaje, mimi niko Mombasa.
Okay.
Ako
Mombasa, utamsaidiaje?
Hi Jacqueline, habari ya leo?
Nashukuru labda yako dada.
Haya, ni asanti sana. So kukusaidia tutakusaidia. Kwanza ningetaka ujue ukitaka kutumiwa mzigo kutoka Nairobi tutakutumia hadi Mombasa. Lakini kuna namba tutaandika hapo after the show ambayo utapiga ndio tuelewe unataka kuuza nini, kapito yako ni ngapi, umeiuza tena, ndio kama haujaiuza tena tukuelezee, tukufanyie mafunzo, ndio usianze alafu baadaye uanguke. So we would like to mentor you. So kuna namba tutapeana hapo kwa live kwa hiyo page 2 ya NTV. Sijui kama I can give the number on here.
I think you can.
Yeah, so andika Jacqueline, andika hii namba alafu niandikie message kwa WhatsApp ndio tuweze kujadiliana. 0724 852 215. Yeah, my name is Jane. Utapata Best Bitume Bells. Ukipiga saizi utapata.
Rudia tena namba.
Haya, 0724 852 215. Jane. Ukipiga saizi utapata manager, lakini after the show ninaweza kusaidia.
Okay, sawa.
Asante sana and God bless you so much.
You too, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Wow.
Changing lives.
That is actually giving me goosebumps. Wow.
Yeah.
It goes to show like such an amazing job that all of you guys are doing in your different sectors. To again, like you said, to hold the economy. 40% is kidogo. 40% is no joke. Aya, Henry, I hope
hopefully
Asiitishwe namba.
Ukitishwa namba patiana tu. Hopefully point yake itaisha before we cut him short again.
Okay. Go ahead.
So nilikuwa nasema we carry the whole society. Hii border sector haina ati unajua sasa kama tuseme for example when you want to be employed at NTV maybe you have to have a degree, a diploma or such a thing. So sisi yetu provide that umefikisha 18 years, uko na ID, you can ride, umepata license, you can just join. And you can join freely. So mali unaingilia hata mimi sijui umeingilia wapi. Ni wachache sana mimi naingiza kwa boda, lakini wengi wanaingia mimi siwajui. So mtu akishaingia anaingia na tabia zake. So I think whatever will ask the government to be doing, and we want to like I want to tell the government, they talk to the police.
Okay.
They do their work. They stop lamenting. We want, when people come, try to eradicate those ones that are not good. Because some of them are known, some of them are not known, and sometimes inatupea hard time hata sisi wenyewe kutoa mtu mbaya amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Because it's like there's some days we are telling the OCS here, around here, I can't say which station, about a guy who is not behaving well. And then alikuwa anatuambia, I don't have powers to stop somebody from working, you see. So who are we?
Okay.
Who are we to stop him if the police cannot stop?
Yeah.
The only problem is that when something small happens, you see the police now like profiling the whole sector.
The whole
Yes.
sector, yes.
We want them to work, and we like their work, and we love them. They are brothers and sisters. They should come down to they narrow to the problem. They should not do a
Profile the
blanket
entire sector,
for the entire sector, so that we can come down to the people who are causing maybe trouble in our sector.
Okay.
And like hii bodaboda iko na mambo mingi. Juzi tu nimeona tumeua MP, and I am not shy to say that. Wamefuata wakapata bodaboda mahali fulani. And for me I like that because the police have done their work. You see, they have narrowed down without
generalize.
They have narrowed down, they have caught the culprit. So they should do that. And to say that was not a bodaboda, is a criminal among the bodaboda.
Yes.
And you see even the entire squad, it was not comprised of bodabodas alone. It is just our society, the police who are inside, wengine ni wakora huko Kayole, wengine ni bodaboda. So that's why I was telling you that this sector cut across, it carries everybody. So msikuwe mnatulaumu, it's just you to know how to deal with us.
Okay.
Angalia Henry, angalia kwa stage mahali unabebewa, and I usually discourage people kuchukua pikipiki inapita tu wewe simama hapana, go to a stage.
Oh yes.
Ukienda pale kwa stage, it is an organization, unaona? Ukiwa na issue utakuja hapa ulize, kuna jamaa alinibeba hapa, unaona? Lakini wewe unapita, umeacha stage pale chini na Nation Center, unasimamisha pale.
So wale stage were expensive. Good anapita hapo negotiate, but that is not, you'd rather be safe than sorry.
Cheap is expensive. Cheap is expensive.
Henry amesema. Can we speak to Felix joining us on phone? Felix, good morning. Hi, Felix. TV. Please turn down the volume of your TV so that we can tuelewane, tusikizane. All right, are you there, Felix?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for calling us.
Yeah,
Do you
I'm
have
Felix
feedback?
Mbogo, Nairobi.
Okay.
Napendeza sana na huyu jamaa boda.
Wow.
Kwa sababu hiyo ndio inanilisha kila siku. Nilikuwa nasema tu najaribu kuunga tu mkono vile anasema. Boda customer ifai usimamishe tu boda kila kwanzia. Kwa sababu unapata mwingine ameweka exhaust pipe inapiga makelele, amedecorate pikipiki, jua tu huyo ni mkora. Huyo si mtu wa boda. Mtu boda tu mwenyewe utaona tu vile anakuja tu hata bila amevaa. Unapata mwingine tena boda amefunga jaba kwa boda, anakula jaba na anaendesha pikipiki. Sasa customer wa Nairobi nao wanajisahau wenyewe, wanasimamisha tu customer na amebeba vitu kama hizo kwa boda. Nimefurahisha na jamaa kabisa, ajaribu ku-encourage wengine kabisa waige hiyo mfumo yake kabisa.
Thank you so much, Felix. Asante sana.
Asanteni.
All right. We also have Faith all the way from Kitale, home ground.
Hi,
Faith. Hi, Faith.
I'm good.
Thank you so much for calling us. Uko na swali?
I'm into mitumba. I started this job in 2023, but suddenly kazi kaanguka. So I really wanted to be mentored because I'm at 24/7. I have a child with disabilities, so I really wanted to be mentored because hiyo kazi ilianguka. Yeah, I was a customer to the lady. I bought from her. That was 2003.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Full circle moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Anataka kuwa mentored. What do you tell him?
Faith, how are you?
I'm good.
Hiyo sauti naijua. You know, I know my customers na voice.
Yeah.
Siwaonangi. Faith, I'm so happy and welcome back to Mtumba. Na ujue kuanguka, it's part of business. Ni lazima uanguke kwa biashara ndio ukue mwanamke bomba kwa biashara. So kuanguka, and anyone else apart from Faith, if you are there na umeanza biashara na umeanguka, that is part of the process of becoming a good business person. So Faith, najua uko na namba yangu, si ndio?
Yeah.
Nipigie tuone vile tutasaidiana. Nita make sure hawa wote watanipatia kakitu, tutakutumia mzigo for free just to mentor you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
make sure you call and you remind me.
Okay.
Yeah, your name is Faith who?
Faith Wanjiru.
But I will get the number from NTV just because, so that not tutapata Faith wote wanapiga. And be encouraged, and you are a good mother. I know you are a good mother and you are taking care of your child. God bless you.
Yeah.
So nipigie, then we will organize a bill to get to you maybe tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, not the best.
Thank you, Faith. Wait, Faith amesema kona namba yako personally. Sindio?
Yes,
Not the
yes.
studio number.
Yeah.
Sindio, Faith?
Uko na namba yangu ama bado uko na namba yangu? No, I'm sure
Faith
she.
Ameda. Okay, it's fine. If she
Yeah.
calls back,
But
then
we can also
just
get
send
her
her.
number
Yes.
and call
Yeah.
her. Yes.
All right. We also have another caller, Wallace. Wallace from Kitale. We're home ground.
Kitale.
Where people are representing today. Good morning. Wallace, are you there? Hi.
Hello.
Wallace ameenda wapi? Home ground.
Home ground.
Home ground.
Na network iko sawa. Wallace yuko.
Fantastic. Kamerundi. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, tunakusikia, unatusikia?
Hello.
Wallace, unatusikia? Sisi tunakusikia. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, network yetu ya Kitale inakuwa mzuri. Wallace,
Aulize Faith amesimama wapi.
but please call us back if you have a question, you know, or a comment. Now, when it comes to baking, Catherine, because like we said, see tu mtu yote ataanza kubake. Lazima ukuwe na, there's a passion aspect of it, but also the skill. What is this like? Skill yenye mtu anafaa kuwa nayo as far as baking, so that even when we think about starting a business, at least tuko na, you know, the basic skills that are required to make a good baker.
Like right now, if you want to, so many people, like somebody will ask me, I want to start baking. It's not, you have to have the passion,
Okay.
the creativity. Pia, nowadays, we are very lucky. There are so many schools.
Yes.
There are so many baking schools
Yeah.
all over.
Yeah.
You can just look for one, a good one. Alafu pia, don't go just to any school. You go to a good school, angalia reviews, angalia venye hiyo shule ina perform, angalia. Even you can go to another baker, a baker to baker. You can just talk to another baker, mwambie, I want to learn this and this. Unaweza nifunza. I'm sure if they're in that position, they will teach you how to bake. Yeah, and then the small things you need. You don't need the 100 liters mixer.
Stock ya 1 year.
And then mixer, what I believe, na need 100 liters.
No.
You just need just the hand mixer.
Okay,
Like
to start.
Yeah, to start with the hand mixer. I started with that, and it's the best.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm still using it.
Of course, you bought these other
Yeah,
ones. Like
yeah,
you still go
yeah.
back
Yeah,
to
you
where
first
you
love,
started.
first love. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you need the mixer, you need maybe the cups. And also there are so many baking shops. If you go there, they'll tell you this package will be like, I see the starter package, I think it's like 2,400. Yeah, the starter package. With that one, plus the mixer, and unaenda Jua Kali. You go to Jua Kali, buy the tins, you're ready to go.
You're good to go.
And then you don't even need an oven for steamer. Siku hizi ovens are charcoal. Yeah, even some people bake using the Jiko.
Yes. Yeah.
Any motivation.
So this is to start from wherever you are. Do not feel like I need to get those things that I see. Zenye ziko na hizo ndio nichukue.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm just a home baker.
Yeah.
I've been doing it in the house.
Yeah.
I'm still natamani kutoka nje, but no. But
With
I'm still,
time.
yeah,
With
in
time,
time I'll
with
be
time.
there. In
Yes.
time, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm still a homemaker. So you can start from wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Yeah,
No
you-
excuse.
You don't need
No
a lot of
excuse.
things. Yeah.
Tuliambiwa tuache kuwa lazy.
Yes. Yes.
In this day and age,
Yeah.
information iko online.
Yeah.
Start from. No, it's okay because that's the
fine,
thing.
it's fine, it's
That's
true.
the thing. Now,
Yeah.
sometimes we need to hear
Yeah.
that, you know, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I want,"
Yeah.
and
And
then
then
your
it
story
ends
inaishia
there.
hapo.
Yeah.
They continue
Ends
wanting.
there.
You
Sio
know?
unangoja nani
Yeah.
akuje fanye the doing. Umeshafanya one thing.
And also with baking, get a good recipe.
Yes.
Recipe is everything. Recipe is everything.
Yeah.
Don't just get it. Usipike tu watu anything.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
yeah. Use the right recipe. Use the right ingredients.
Ingredients, yeah.
Usiende shortcuts.
Okay. Because at the end of the day, uko kwa service industry.
Yeah.
The service industry is very,
Yeah. And
very
and
delicate.
people are eating this.
Yeah.
In ya kukuliwa.
Important part. Important
So
part.
use the
Okay.
right ingredients,
All right.
use the right recipe, yeah, and make those people smile.
Food safety.
Yes.
Yes. And also, again, when it comes to baking, trends have changed.
yeah.
People are making cakes zinaka chameleon.
Yeah.
Wengine wanatengeneza inaka kamera hii tuko nayo kwa studio. And you're like,
Actually, whatever
whatever
it is.
you want.
Whatever
yeah.
you want.
Yeah, so my question would be, how then do you keep up with the changing trends and you know, the creative aspect of it? But we'll answer that after the break. But we have Bilha on the line from Nakuru. Good morning.
Wow.
Hi, Bilha. Are you with us?
I feel targeted.
Hi, Bilha. Good morning. Thank you so much for calling us. Do you have a question?
Hello.
Hello. Tunakusikia, Bilha.
I'm Bilha from Nakuru. Thank you so much for the show. The show is so good.
Yeah.
Thank you for the lady who has told us about the bill. Actually, I'm a mother of one. Na plus, ningependa kustatia business ya mitumba. So, for her, ningependa pia your guidance and mentorship, so that at least we as young mothers, sababu we want to grow ourselves, not depending on people sana sana hivyo. So, Nina team up. I want to team up. Na plus I would like to join in. So for the lady, I would like ningependa bebe tubonge na yeye a little bit so that and as a mentor,
Yeah.
and I could want to start that business.
All right.
Fantastic. All right. Do you want to respond to them now?
It's okay. Hi, Bilha. Bilha, hello. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Before we continue, let me just tell you that you're enough. And thank you so much for even calling. That is the first step, at least to mepigana na fear. So what I would want you to do is that after the show, I will call you and maybe take you through, understand what you want to do, understand your target, understand how much capital that you have, and then we come up with something that you can start with. And also, I would want to encourage you and anyone else that we have a program called Trump. Na Trump inafanya mentorship, na mentorship inasaidia watu kutoogopa kuanza biashara ya mtumba. So after this, we will share our numbers on the NTV page and on my page so that you can reach out.
Okay.
And thank you so much. I'm so encouraged.
Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless you, Mama.
Asante.
Oh my goodness, this is so nice. Okay, we also have another call on the line. Irene from Dandora.
Yes.
Good morning. Hi, Irene.
Hello, sasa.
Poa sana, ukwaje?
Niko poa.
Tuambie.
Nawaona kutoka Dandora.
Yay.
Na nimependeza na huyo demu wa mtumba. Salimie.
Anakusikia hapa.
Hi.
Okay. Hi. Sasa nilikuwa nataka kuuza mtumba. Lakini sijui mahali naweza toa vizuri.
Sasa ukuje kwetu. Dandora, ukipanda gari ya Dandora utashuka hapo Mumbai kwa mosque ya Majengo Gikomba.
Yes.
Ukishuka tu hapo uliza Jane wa BMB.
Jane wa BMB.
Alafu andika hii namba chini 0724
wait kidogo 07
852 215.
Haya,
Sawa.
rudia
After
tena.
that, 0724
0724
852
852
215.
215.
Yes, Irene, naitwa Jane. Uniandikie tu message saa hizi ndio nikimaliza show nikupigie, alafu tupangane ukuje Dandora na ukuje na wamama wengine na wababa tuwafunze biashara.
Nitafunza nifunze juu nilianza.
lakini wamama waliniangusha chini.
Saa hizi watakuinua. Saa hizi ni season ya kuinuliwa, so utaanguka tena.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much and God bless you.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Oh my days.
Yeah, I don't think we were ready. Were we ready?
No, we were not. No, we were not. No, we were not. Now, the show haijaisha. Okay,
Yeah.
we're taking a break, and then when we come back, now we would want to understand. So, understanding their journeys, kule wametoka, the challenges that they have experienced, and where they are at now. What does the future look like? Future hustle inakaaje? Okay, and especially now in the digital space. Although kuna watu wengine wa digital, mimi wacha tu maseme. Wale wanauza thrift on digital. Alafu hamuzi manguo. Mtu analipa pesa, alafu mnagonga.
Yes, hata mdelivery.
Wanafunga account, alafu wanakublock. You guys, how do we fish out these people? Okay, how do we fish out these people? So much to come on the other side of the break. Do stay with us, but keep sharing your views. And our lines again are open, okay? So we'll see you on the other side. Stay with us. All right, welcome back. We're in the last few minutes of the show, and we're like, see, we stay here until tomorrow and continue to have this amazing conversation.
Yeah.
But the show is Your World, just in case you're tuning in right now. It's all about bills, bikes, and bakers. I love that topic.
I love
Triple
it.
B.
I love it.
Triple B today. And we're looking at the hustle culture and, how it is shaping the country, and what was considered Kitambo side hustle now is the main hustle for so many people, okay? But the biggest question is then, how do you thrive? How do you find meaning? How do you find purpose in your hustle, okay? And even continue to encourage as many people. We're having an amazing show today, and we have a caller.
Yes,
actually we have callers
yes.
on the line. So let's pick them before we continue to dot on the show, okay? So we have Douglas from Nairobi, I want to believe. Douglas is on the line. Good morning. Douglas, are you with us?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for
Hello,
calling
good
us.
morning.
Good morning. Unatusikia, tunakusikia. Do you have a
Good
question?
morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, good morning for the third time.
and beautiful job.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Douglas. Uko na swali, uko na
Yes.
uko na atijibu. Uko na swali.
So now, I'm speaking to this lady.
Douglas?
Who is a baker.
Douglas, punguza sauti ya TV ndio tuweze kusikia vizuri.
This lady who is a baker.
Yes. Ndio huyo kwa screen.
And I'm starting up a kitchen. And I want to help the young people.
Okay.
On what they can do by themselves. And one item is baking. I didn't have someone who can help me on that. So I have seen you and nimepata mtu kabisa ambaye ataweza kunisaidia tuweze kusaidia vijana wetu, sababu hatutaki waingie kwa streets ya kwamba hakuna kazi za kufanya. Kwa hivyo kama mimi nimepanga pande hii, sijui kama unaweza tusaidia with the information on how we can do it better. At least waweze kupata jinsi ya kujisimamia. Wanaweza kuchukua zile vitu wakaenda wakiuza hapa na pale, and at least they will get something.
Okay.
I wanted to offer that service freely to them. Kununua vitu and all those areas of baking. If you will help, I will be very happy.
Okay. All right. Do you want to speak to him? How
Yes,
would you
I
want to
do.
help? Okay.
Hi Douglas.
Yes,
Habari ya leo?
nzuri sana.
Kai, you're doing amazing work. Wow. If we have
Asante.
Kai, aki tukipata watu kama wewe, things will be
Amen.
amazing, amazing. Yes, I can help.
Nashukuru.
Naweza saidia sana. Just take my number.
Yes.
Then you can call me. Tuongee na tuone vile tutasaidia vijana.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can help a lot. Even I can come to Meru. Yeah, tunaweza saidia.
Hello.
Yeah, we can take
I'm not
them.
hearing.
Hi.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I can
Yes.
I can give you my number.
Yes.
Then you'll call me tuone venye tunaweza saidia vijana so they
Yes,
can
I
have
will.
their own employment.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, uko na mali pa kuandika?
Yes, Nico.
Okay, 0702
0702
047
047
607.
607.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Nimeshukuru sana kwa roho yako.
You're welcome.
Pia Mungu akubariki NTV and the great ladies who are organizing the show.
Thank you,
you.
Douglas.
Thank you.
God bless you so much. Ninawafuata kila siku
Yeah.
na mnafanya kazi nzuri.
Asante
Asante.
sana.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Douglas.
you.
Okay. We have Jane.
Gladys.
Oh, Gladys.
Gladys, yes.
All right. Good morning, Gladys, and thank you so much, Douglas, for calling. Good morning, Gladys.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Very well.
Thank you so much for calling us. Do you have a question, a comment, story?
Thank you so much for the show. It's such an encouraging show, and thank you for the two ladies who are engineering the show.
Oh.
It's a very educative and very interactive show. May God bless you. Now,
Thank
going
you.
to the three
Guests or panel?
entrepreneurs
Yes.
with the baker,
A
Jane,
biker,
the Uber
a
lady, and the
bill.
Boda Boda. I congratulate you and thank you for your willingness to share this. Quite a number of people wouldn't want. They are not honest, and that is why you find people would want to get to this either of the industries, but they are not getting good people to really hold their hand. Now, going to Jane, if you can allow me to speak to you, thank you. I'm very encouraged by you. First and foremost, what I noted is that you put God first. And that is how you've been able to grow through the ladder. I'm an 8 to 5 person employed, but I would want to venture into a side hustle. And I'm thinking about mitumba. And when I talk about mitumba, maybe how can you guide me? Is it possible for me to run the business while I am still employed? Because it's rare for me to find extra time. I'm busy round the clock. And when I'm doing this mtumba, I'm looking at maybe starting with being a wholesaler, maybe selling the bills. How would you guide me, Jane?
Okay. Jane?
Her name is Gladys.
Gladys, yes.
Hi Gladys, how are you?
I'm very fine, thank you, Jane.
Yeah, nice meeting you through the airwaves.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I thank God for the question. Now, yes, you can be able to do this part-time, because I would want to also encourage you that I'm not full-time in Gikomba or in any other of my branches. One, it's going to give you an opportunity to create employment, and that is the reason why we are here. So what I can maybe mentor you through is the management. I can help you on how do I manage, how am I able not to be in Gikomba all the time. And also, if you want to do it in small scale, not like selling bills like I do, or like any other person do, we have, nowadays we do TikTok, and I want to encourage someone that apart from selling bills, nyinyi na hookingi bed sheets, TikTok after hours, after 8 p.m. until midnight. So it doesn't matter whether you're busy or not, you can always create time for something that is giving an extra income. So I would encourage that we have a sitting, we understand how you want to start. I give you a few tips as much as God would help me, and then we'll be good. So I know you've been able to take our numbers, and you can also go to our yes, and you can go to our socials, Best Mitumba Bells Limited, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere else utatupata. Then after that tutakaa chini tuongee. I do the mentorship as you ask the questions.
Thank you so much for your guidelines.
Yes.
I was looking at starting with, not the small scale, but
yes,
the
the wholesale.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's doable. Just come, we
in
sit.
terms of how much I would need to invest.
One thing, one thing I would want to encourage anyone who would want to start the wholesale part, you really, you know, everyone think that you have to go to Canada, UK, China, Australia to get the bills. We already have other people selling locally, wholesale locally, and you can be able to get something. The profit margin might not be as much as compared to you getting them directly, but we can always start from somewhere.
Absolutely.
So I would want to encourage you that you can come, we sit down, we come up with even a list of the bills that are fast selling that would encourage you, and then where you would want your shop to be, how you want it to be, maybe even open a social media handle for you, then that will be okay. So and also something, there's someone who also asked, apart from Gladys, if our mentorship is free. Yes, it is free for individuals, but if you come as a group, we charge. But again, like for Gladys, it's an individual question. Yeah. So Gladys, utaninunulia kahawa lini?
Anytime, my dear. When do you want us?
Yeah,
a place of your choice.
Yeah, lakini si Gikomba, nimezoea Gikomba.
No, I want to take you out of that environment.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, I get in touch
I'm
after.
encouraged by you, by the way. I don't take it for granted, and maybe because I've realized there are so many callers on the line, and by the time I get to reach you, is it possible maybe you can speak on behalf of someone who would want to reach you, but they are not able because of maybe even the timeline?
Yes.
Can you give an estimate figure for someone probably who could be having the same question as I have?
Okay. It is interesting that you can even start with zero capital. Because there's something that watu wanaita brokers. Wacha tuongee tutoke.
Yes.
There's something that people call brokers, and a broker in Gikomba, the definition of broker is totally different from what people know out here. People think brokers in Mutumba Industries ni wenye wanakukon. No. Brokers is a scenario where I, as Best Mitumba Bells, I have a price list, but I have two types of price list. I have for the one who would want to sell in bulk, atakuja merchandise my bills, and then I have for the end users. So when you come to Gikomba, you can even start with photos, but as long as you're starting with photos of an existing shop that has bills. So capital, but if anyone wants to start with capital, you can start even as low as 100 or 200, because 100 we do averagely, those are about, if we do with 15,000 for a good start, that is about 10 bills. We just say 10 bills. So ukianza na 10 bills, you're good to go. But if you want, you can even start with $1 million, and you can go even to 9 millions. 9 million, those are the people now who ukileta a 40-feet container. But me, I encourage someone, start small, get the experience, learn on the job, then
later the millions.
Yeah, later the millions. So ukikuja Gladys, tafuta 1,200 na 50 unipeleke Mombasa, 150 tununue stock. But I'm not serious. Yeah. But
now,
yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I interjected.
No.
Okay, I was saying, does it now for someone who is doing wholesale, do
Yes.
they have to have some space
A what?
as well? Some
Pardon?
space.
Space.
Oh, space. Yes, you see, if you start with zero stock, it means that you're using someone's space. Eh? But if you want to start a very good shop like for yourself, you can come to Gikomba. Shops are there, they are available. Kila building Gikomba, and I am speaking about Gikomba because that's where my shops are located. I am sure even other markets you can start selling bills. But for Gikomba, for the case of Gikomba, kila building iko na caretaker na iko na ofisi. So if you're looking for a space, unakuja tu unaingia kwa building, unatafuta caretaker, and maybe because I'm in Gikomba, I can give you a few people to help you establish kama ni caretaker mwitu ama ni wa ukweli. Then you need to get the right licenses. People should know in Gikomba we have licenses, we trade with licenses. You need also to have the right, you need to get even to associations. We have business associations in Gikomba. So those are the few tips. And then now you are not coming, you're not coming blindly because already you have someone who is already in Gikomba. Okay. So first we also would think, want to thank God for the lead. But Gikomba, let's not speak about Mtumba business like it is not any other business. Okay. The same requirements that you would want to have to start a small business or any other business are the same that you apply in Gikomba. The only difference is the commodity. And the commodity here is Mtumba. But it is a business like any other. From the capital, how you sell, how you dispatch, how you, the customer care, the after sales service, all of those ni biashara kama ingine. So welcome to Gikomba, Gladys, and I will be so excited to have a new baby.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Gladys
I'm humbled and bless all the border guy, the baker, and the two ladies. Thank you so much for the program.
Thank you so much, Gladys. Thank you. Okay. Hey, did you remember show? We have to say goodbye.
Oh, I feel attacked.
2 hours flies by, right? So I think let's just take like 20 seconds each to say, so having understood the journey and understanding where you guys are at now, what does the future look like? What is the future for you, Catherine, as a 20 seconds, ya ukweli.
Okay, for me, I want Katrina Pastries to go out of Nairobi and beyond. I want Katrina Pastries ijulikane. I want to create more jobs. Sasa sitaki kuwa home baker. Nataka kutoka.
Yes.
I want to create jobs for other people. E-business tuipeleke isonge. Yeah, tuanzishe shule, we train people. I want to put smiles on people's faces to make people happy. No, okay. And let
me tell you,
happiness.
Happiness, right?
Yes. Happiness.
So I want Katrina Pastries ijulikane to. I want to start teaching people. That's where I want. No, teaching people. Na ukiona mtu ameanza kufanya kazi yake pia pia una feel poor. You feel proud. You feel proud, and then unajua mtu pia anajitegemea. Si kila time unajua. I've seen this, watu watakangi mtu mwingine ajitegemea. But where we are heading right now, we need people wajitegemea.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Nyinyi sasa mko na 10 seconds each.
10.
Mgawane hizo 10 seconds. Go.
Yes, if someone asked me what would I do, is to find purpose in what I'm doing, and the purpose is to bring hope to every person who is listening to me. One of the reasons why I would want to bring hope is that I want to create employment for people. And I want people to come from their comfort zone and start something. And one of the reasons why I am insisting on Mtumba is because it is affordable. So if you're listening to me, I'm here telling you, get out of your comfort zone, start something. And for BMB, we are looking at scaling up. I think we are pursuing Botswana and South Africa. We are coming.
International.
International.
This is Kokola 5 seconds.
Here's a man.
So mimi hata ukiangalia callers, they don't need a lot from me because border business is all over.
Yes.
I don't need to tell somebody that unaweza kuwa na pesa ngapi ndio uanze. Wewe kuja tu vile huko kuna mwenye anaweza anza free mpaka 20,000 unaweza anza hiyo biashara. Feature hii biashara mimi kitu najaribu kuangalia on my side. I want a safe rider, nataka bodaboda ambayo yani safety. Mambo na helmet, tukuwe na helmet ambazo ziko quality. I think the government will do something because tunapata very low quality helmets na hapo ndio mali maisha yetu inahatarishwa. Tunataka serikali invest more in vijana ambao wanaingia for trainings, licenses, so that akuwa anajua chenye anafanya, asikuje kukosa insecurity kwa barabara. I think we don't have a lot, na kusema tu big up kwa watu wangu wa bodaboda. Mnachapa kasi poa, nyinyi ndio mnabeba hii economy. Nyinyi ndio mnafuatia Safaricom. Msijidharau, Safaricom ndio number 1 kwa kupeana tax, alafu sisi
bodaboda.
Asante sana.
Wewe hoja tuende nyumbani. Tumefanya kazi
yetu leo. I'm going home happy.
Very happy. All right. So thank you so much for staying with us. Wiki imeanza, and we've started on a positive note. Okay. So we'll see you tomorrow on Relationship Tuesday, and the topic you do not want to guide. It's uniform. We just happened to wear the same shirts today. Well, what are the na comment? Okay. Collins Orono Etiang, my friend, ashakuja show na sema, hey, at Lubembe Ereskomini, I'm loving your show from Nairobi. Your world. Young people are slowly discovering the value of their time and freedom, and that is why hustles have become a new form of employment. Wow. Yes. Tumefunga show. Tumeenda nyumbani.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
Adios.